So let's get into it. Chat. New game. The Loathsome Shadow. But don't tell anyone. But I kind of like the shadow. Kind of a little bit of a friend. Moving company! It's how you move! WASD. Got it. Do you think they'll run me over? Oh! I'm dead! Well, that's it, chat. I guess that's the end of the game. We beat it. We just did a speed run. Excellent game. Glad we were here for it. Get loathed on. Well, bye, chat. And then we just end there. Good. Excellent. Great. This is what happens when you get a magazine flying in your face and you can't see where you're going. You just end up walking right into the street. You hear the sounds of a diner behind you. Maybe someone there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could give up. And then it also takes you just back to the main menu. I can't handle this. It's too difficult. I can't see. I quit. I give up. This game is too hard. Shadows over Loathing. Oh no. Who was it? There. The Red Burning King. Hello. Welcome. This smells like a diner. And it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted, which I don't think they do. So we're gonna just take a little step inside the Nightingale Diner. They welcome all travelers. Hello there. Oh,
Hi, how are you going? What's up?
I'm not talking to you until you wipe that look off your face.
What look?
The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right, as far as you know.
Thanks.
Bye! And try coffee. You'll like it eventually. You gotta just develop it into your palate. Get addicted to the coffee. That sign about coffee is so true. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the mirror. Or from the magazine. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing... Me! But what me? Oh my god, but look at the power on this one. The thick, scribbled out eyebrow look. Oh no. It's so tempting to do. Permanent scowl. I look at our other choices. But bald with eyebrow. Think of the power. You're right. Honestly, especially all caps like that. Dude. I'm grabbing the power. There you are. I leave the bathroom. Look at me. I'm mad. Well now, that looks much better. I'm Ethel. I'm entering a different first name. My name is Sharon Mai. Sharon Mai who? Enter a different last name. Sharon Ma Crisps. Submit. I am Sharon My Crisps. Pleased to meet you, Sharon My Crisps. What can I get you? Dang it, chat, as I'm putting in this pawn here, and then over in chat, you're there like, Sharon my nuts! Yeah, Sharon my balls! Thank you, chat. Well, that brow giving me power, now in addition to my name, as right here, this guy walks over to you. Hi, I'm Sharon My Crisps. And I pull out a little bag of chips, and I just start shoving them into your mouth. Hungry? Wanting a snack? You got no other choice. You have to take it. I have to say it, dude. Paint scram. All right, can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say so myself. That'll be one me. Oh, but I'm broke. Flat broke. Well, that's a shame. Anything else? Well, does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. Hang on. What if, though, we gave our character the cute anime voice, right? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. Hey, can I get a cup of coffee? Oh, I can't afford it. I'm flat broke. I guess that's not, gonna be coffee for me. Oh, heck. Well, can I ask instead about how can I get the Ocean City pickup? Please? I loathe anime. Read loathe as love. And that's fair. Whatever voice won't kill your throat because these games do have a lot of reading. We go with a cute voice because I'm adorable. My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. Well, that's a reason, hun, but it's someone else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. She's staring directly into my soul. I start sweating nervously. Really want to help. Got in trouble back home. Thank you for following. Scarlet Mammoth. Appreciated. I'm searching for something. Just seeking my Mind your own business, Ethel. No, I'm sharing my crisps. I'm friendly. I care about people. I just really want to help. Well, then your uncle must be pretty important to you. Wait. Everybody who needs help deserves help. You got a perk Scout's honor. You believe that one good turn for another leaves the whole world kind. You just love helping people. Sharing my is wholesome. Sharing my crisps more like sharing my heart. Oh. Ethel beams. Well, isn't that sweet? The world could use more folks like you, I think. I smile and I leave. We're also going to go ahead and review our character options over here. Skip confirmations, removes food, potion, and cat boon effect. I think I want that. Wait. This option is haunted. Woo. What happens if I check it? I look around. I reach out to grab the haunted option. Can I have it? I look down at my hand. Written across, it just says, "You are now haunted." And there's a little doodle of the ghost, a ghost at the end. The ghost? I don't know if there's only one ghost or if it is the ghost around. I don't know. We've also got an arachnophobia option. You won't encounter any spiders, and an arachnophilia. You will encounter so many spiders. I picked the arachnophilia option. Arachnophonia? All combat sounds will be replaced with spider noises? What is a spider noise anyway? I don't think I've ever heard a spider make a sound. Can I have more of them then? Bonus spider sounds? Is that what a spider sounds like? Is that kind of like pss-pssing at a cat? When you're trying to get a cat to come over to you and you're kind of come here, and then the cat's just kind of stare. Do you do the same thing with spiders and you're like, come here, little guy, come here, come on. And the spider kind of looks over at you staring. There's also this new on my character sheet, which looks like my Scout's Honor perk. You just love helping people? I guess this is just automatically applied from having it. I've also got basic humanity. You are a minimum viable person. You occupy space and are capable of moving through it and perceiving things. Let me tell you, being able to perceive is one of the best superpowers you can have. Because it lets you pick up on social cues, it lets you actually identify what in front of you is actually edible. You know, you look in between your eggs and your plate, and then you can perceive, I eat eggs, not plate, so on. Ethel said the bus will be here any minute? Alright, wait. I was almost wondering if I could talk to people in the restaurant, but I suppose I've lost my opportunity to do so. I go ahead and go outside and get on the bus. There I am, it's me. Oh, TV, hello, welcome. I look at paper. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, C.O. Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Oh no, I've just doxed him. Chet, please do not go over to Murray Morris's location. I did not mean to reveal this on stream, but here we are. Please leave him alone, thank you. Dear Sharon Mai, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able, please. Your uncle, Murray. I put the letter away, and then I answer. Why is there a clown on the bus? Do you think I could sit over next to him and have a conversation? You know, get some good clown jokes that I could take a note of and make later on, huh? You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. W. Willis & Co. bus lines take a joyride. Huh. Drink red cola, protect your family. How does drinking this cola protect my family? Do they have a mob out there prepared to come hunt you down if you refuse to drink the cola? Probably you should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. Where's my option to wander aimlessly? So, bus driver, what's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope. Sorry about that, but we're out of gas. Aw, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can. You got item. Plus 1 additional can. Oh no. Swell. What do I have to do to go get it? Well, I'd go myself, except for 2 reasons. Alright. Those being? Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus. And I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? Well, it's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Alright then. It's him. He's the one that's attached. He doesn't want to go, so he's pushing the work off on me. Well, I did say I liked helping everybody, so that's on me. All right then, I guess I haven't got much of a choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? Sorry, this is a left-handed umbrella. Well, I'm left-handed as it happens. I start wiggling my Shave it! Never, Artorio. But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance. Dang it! What's even the point of being left-handed if I can't borrow people's left-handed umbrellas? Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use though. Good luck. Thanks. Left-handed, the artistic handed. Hang on, but I'm not left-handed in real life and I'm artistic. Oh. Did I just flip around my flashlight? Dude. You're using your left hand? Well, yeah, I did say I'm left-handed. I'm a good person. Do you think I would just lie to him about that? Hell no. That's not okay. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in the rain no matter how bad it wanted it to. I'm not walking that way. Wait. The bus is here. There's a sign. And then we're at the gas station, huh? You really couldn't manage this? You didn't really want to walk that far over here? Seems like just yesterday that gas only cost 6 and 15/64 meat a gallon. Huh, those were the days. Now it's 6 and 17/64. That's unfortunate. It just keeps on going up, doesn't it? And Terrican, hello, welcome, hi! And Wyrus, hello to you as well. The station seems to have run out of service. But it's not locked, so I let myself inside. Either they're out of postcards or all the scenery around here is invisible. I looked sadly down at the ground. No postcards to send to Uncle. And empty oil cans, pyramid. We've got spark plugs. Wait, it's weird that the cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. Can I loot it? I do get some meat. Which means if we have to pay for that gas out there, I have to put in, like, prepay, you know? This'll cover it. Oh, 1 snack left? What snack is it? A cheese loaf? Ew. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack, and that's why nobody took it. And there's an old baseball bat. I will grab that one. Then I can arm myself. Okay, not in this window, though. In my bag window? Yeah. Baseball bat, automatically equipped. Wait, hang on. Wyatt the Mockingbird. Familiar. When you were 4 years old, Wyatt flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Oh, we have a pet bird then. Look at him. Look at this little guy over here, huh? It's so cute. I love them. Bird. He's a coward. Don't call him that. Mean. I'm definitely an employee. Really? You never mentioned working at the gas station. I am a good person. I wouldn't lie. Well, since the place is out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt anything for you to go back there, I guess. Oh, thank you, narrator. I'm glad I was honest and told the truth. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. A desk. I look through it. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs, but the 5th one is locked. I don't have any lockpick items. Dang, this scout's code. It's okay. We managed to get in here. Is the cage to protect us from them? I'm gonna say no. We put them in the cage. That way they have a nice, comfy, enclosed location to hang out in. Plus, then they can get a free carry ride, you know? This shelf smells like axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. Laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads, don't have a use for them. Old personnel files. Each object that you examine on this shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. And is that it? Wait, there's another door right here. Filling station garage. There's a weird kind of machine here, but I can't figure it out. And stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. Yeah, Steve. We know how much you like to stand over by the lift trying to grab onto it, get a little bit of a ride, but you have to stop. That is a health safety hazard, and you can't keep doing it, Steve. You know what happened the one time. We thought you would have learned your lesson, and yet here you are, and you keep doing it. You keep getting too close to the lift. Steve, please. Unfortunately, it does not work, and the button doesn't do anything. That old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. Big tool chest, and all the good ones are stolen. Fuse box. I open. And
Be positive, right?
be positive, right? Baron, hello. Thank you for resubscribing for 10 months. Appreciated, thank you. As advertised, this is a box containing one fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. I'm looking at the ground. I'm kind of patting it around with my feet to try to determine if there's a fuse around. But I don't think there's one in this room. Perhaps back in the previous one. Aha! Now that I do have a use for some electronic gadgets. Boom, I got a fuse. We race back over, shoving into the box. There we go. Fuse these! Wait, actually don't. And I will not, Sick. Keep those to yourself. Press the button, that way we can get to the car. You should stand clear of the lift too. Uh-oh. Kinda stood right next to it, didn't I? Oh. This car was not full of gas, so we still don't have enough gas in order to get us to where we need to go. Probably isn't safe to subject that rickety old jalopy to a lot of vigorous up and downing. That's what you think! I mash the interact key. But it doesn't do anything. Huh. There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. And I would not like to buy it. Suit yourself. Yeah, I leave. Alright, and we don't have a key to look there. And if I go ahead and give this place another look around, not really seeing anything else I can interact with, so we'll go back outside here. Can I interact with any of these gas station pumps? Well, this one is full of water instead of gas, and this one is empty. And since this one doesn't have a hose, I can't do anything there either. So maybe if we walk a little bit further, Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. You could just, oh no, they're so sad. Hey, are you okay? A miserable looking hitchhiker standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there. Her head quickly turns very slow. Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Sharon Mai. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although I admit the circumstances aren't great. So, what's in Albany? No, I just want to go somewhere new. But Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Haha? Lydia doesn't appreciate my joke. Okay, that's fair. So, do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Oh, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it is raining. Yeah, it sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway, seen any good movies? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic! What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. Well, I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one? The cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great! You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. So, have you read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh, yeah! H.G. Wells is great! Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island? I forget the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. We're going to be best friends now. So, yeah. Still raining out here. Yeah, whew, sure am moist, aren't you? Yeah, I get the feeling. Well, okay. Bye. Good luck. Awful conversation at the end. But boy howdy, yeah, relatable. You go inside. Hey, I don't want to be unfriendly, but this here is a private residence that y'all just barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside, I guess I just assumed this place was abandoned. Well, come morning you'll be right, so you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks! In the morning this place is going to be abandoned? Is he going to leave here? Is he just temporarily here at this private residence? Thanks, I guess. Thanks! My name's Sharon My Crisps. Howdy, Sharon My. I'm Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. I will! And Lawless, hello, welcome! Here for the Loathing? Perfect! Do you want some bears? Where's Baron? We've got boxes for him over here. What are they? Are these boxes full of bears? Nah, those boxes are all canned bears. Had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. You got an item. Gibson's extra sweet pears. Oh. Could you interpret this then as these boxes belong to the bears? It's Chekhov's gun. You're right. I'm asking Elias about it. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yup. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going, there ain't any varmints. There's vermin to be sure, and critters and such like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of varmint qua varmint, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Well, no need to fret over it right now in any case. That gun is for later. Later? Yeah, much later. Okay. Guess I'm not gonna ask if I can take it then. Weird device. What's this funny looking thing? Why, that's a duck call. What's it for? Well, it's calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work no more on account of being haunted. What? Haunted? I'm haunted though. I clicked a haunted button earlier. Does that mean I can have it? Haunted? Yeah, well, not exactly haunted, but a bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it. Oh, I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about spiders. Oh, please. I think heavily about spiders. I grabbed this haunted duck call with great excitement, shoving it into my backpack. What spiders? Good job. Leave. How about these gears? What's these boxes of gears? Why, my daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figured I should just keep them for her. Well, then I don't really care about the gears. Wait, are these boxes of Tears or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put neither one of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. You could put tears in boxes. You just have to bottle them first. Get bottled tears and boom. A kitchen's incorporated brand kitchen sink. Collection of stains makes it home. Home on the range. Home on the range. Could we make some wholesome meal together then too? Line the boxes with something waterproof. You could. And then you would just have to make sure to carefully seal the top, and then there's the entire box could be boom full tears. What's in here? Stocks? No, scissors. This is a very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. So this is an entire box of them. Caco, can you turn on the colors, please? Yeah, hang on, give me a second. Is this color good? Or would you prefer something like this color here? Maybe a little bit more the lines of kind of more this color. We got a little bit of striping action because the light's even. Piss vision, so we don't want yellow then. Maybe a green? We can try a green, yeah. Maybe like this shade of green. Oh, this one's kind of intense green. Maybe we should darken that up a little bit. Make it a little bit more desaturated so it's kind of a friendly, darker, almost foresty green. Not quite. Can you put it on colorblind mode for me? Yeah, I can do that too. How's that one? Colorblind mode good? Do we want to stick with colorblind mode? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Great, thanks. Okay, excellent. We'll leave it in colorblind mode then. Alright, so let's ask then about this class rings box. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, about 140 of them. Did you go to college 140 times? No, of course not. I just collect them is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all in different interesting ways, and they're shiny. There's the collection trifecta. Huh. Oh, okay then. Can I get one? I can't hear the colors. Does it have any? I don't think there's any color hearing options, unfortunately. I think we're stuck with what we got in that department. This door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock? What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important in there, 'cause I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. Oh, alright. Maybe I could figure it out later, perhaps? I don't know. This door leads to a bathroom? Can I use your bathroom? Sure. How'd you know the door was a bathroom, though? Why, I've always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms, is all. Oh, well, good for you, I guess. It's kind of my superpower. I can sense when there's a bathroom behind a door. And let me tell you, it comes in way more handy than you would expect. Is a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. I get 5 EXP! You can see your face in Elias's mirror, just like your own mirror back home, I gaze. Hi, Sharon Mai! I smile. Well, not much different, really. I frown. Huh. I scowl. I guess I have resting angry face? I worry. At least people can't tell when I'm scared, but I cringe at this fact. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple of years ago? It wasn't that bad. Look at my face! Dude. Cringe. I freak out! I freak out on the inside! Close my eyes. I'll just assume this looks good. I leave! I'm cringing. A vicious clawfoot bathtub. It stays. Well, why wouldn't it stay? This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Where does this door go? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since that dust devil got in there. Feel free to help yourself, though. I doubt you'll find much use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance around here. They're attracted to bids and ain't been cleaned under properly, and since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what'd Simone call it? A nutrient-rich environment. Ornery little beasts, real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. Do you think we can befriend it, though? Maybe it wants to go out on a journey with us. Shelf full of pulp westerns? I look at one. Horses of Glory. The Bandits of Glory. The Riders of the Purple Mesa. The Robbers of Glory. Hey, this one's it looks like it's worth a read. I got the handgun's tail. Yes, gun book chat. Are you ready to read about the shooting? We're gonna get and learn about proper gun safety in here, perhaps? We'll know the journey that the handgun took across time. All of the journeys and tribulations, trials, everything. We'll learn about the handgun. But the rest of the books, as I'm just shuffling through them, I think I'm alright. We move on. Dusty old nightstand. Ooh, let me go ahead and just rob the old man out there. He wasn't ever coming in this room, so he was never gonna get this meat. It's my meat now. Nothing with the window, though. That dust devil is really kicking up some dickens under there. I'd drag it out for a fight. Wait. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things were pretty dangerous. Well, is there a save option? I think the game just auto-saves continuously. Oh look, I've got good eyesight. Plus 20% item drops and plus 20% meat drops. I don't want to grab that, but I've also got a good fashion sense, by the way, so I've got some extra moxie. These are all in my basic skills. I've also got a strong back for some muscle and some quick wit for some mysticality. Wait a second. Cost 15x? Oh. I do not have a strong back. I do not have a quick wit. In fact, I'm kind of on the slow side. My fashion sense, awful. That's why I'm not wearing a hat. Nobody that doesn't have a hat on, they have no fashion sense. In real life right now, no hat on my head, no fashion sense. Look at yourself in the mirror right now, chat. Do you have a hat on? No? You don't have good fashion sense either. Yeah, the idea of having good eyesight, but I just walk around with my eyes closed all the time. No! Manfred weeps, realizing that he doesn't have good fashion sense either now. I don't even have a shirt on. Does that mean you have a -1 to fashion sense? Oh no. Yes, I do in fact have a head. Welly in chat, he's the one with the fashion sense. If you have any fashion questions, go ahead and ask him. Or John, who has a long brim fishing hat. Hey, my hat is downstairs. You expect me to go get it? I can't believe this. No, I expect nothing of you, Gooblin. If you don't want to have a fashion sense, that's your prerogative, you know? Are you sure? Vicious stabbing, just instantly attacking me, going for— Ow! Oh no! That did more than I expected! What are my skills? We can hit a dust devil with a baseball bat for 1 physical damage. We can also use this Haunting attack decrease target's muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1, usable once per fight. Using a skill that costs an action point does not end your turn. Your turn will not end until you make a basic attack. Got it. And I have 1 AP. I like when I hover over this also, it has honk. You can also throw a rock. Pick up a rock and throw it at Dust Devil, dealing 2 physical damage. This still does not count as an attack. I don't think this has an AP use to it either, so we can honk! Honked. Now where are my spiders that have been summoned? I thwack! A Dust Devil, hi-yah! Ow! It's also hot! I die. You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. Dang Dust Devils. I guess I'll leave it around. Oh, leave it alone this time then. We'll go. Oh wait, that's just. Oh, this is out back. Hang on. There's nothing on the clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Who I don't mind if I do. Even though it doesn't look very safe. By the way, I picked up that handgun tale book. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. You've always heard what it's like out in the West from, you know, talking to cowboys, but have you ever asked a gun? No? Well, you can read from their perspective. Story is pretty boring, but it contains some very technical, complex descriptions of advanced shooting techniques, but I can't study them. I'm not mystical enough. Increases your mysticality by 1 until you eat something else for those peas. Or, sorry, pears! I want to keep reading them as peas, though. Cheese loaf gives a moxie. Duck call, I can just unequip. Rusty pistol adds 1 physical damage, or deals moxie plus 1 physical damage. Right now, since I have everything the same, between using rusty pistol and baseball bat, not really significant at the moment, so we'll leave it for now. Ooh! The scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around here must be real aggressive. I showed the gun crow that I'm not scared. We enter into battle. Man, they've got a lot of moxie. I kind of feel like they're going to beat me too. I honk at them. I ain't scared no scarecrow. Hell nah. We go into battle to prove that we aren't either. An AMW engineer. Hello. Welcome. AM Wedgener? It has a gun though. I don't care myself. I hit it with baseball bat. Blammo! It hits me. The bird over here trying to help me out, but I don't think it's enough. I whacked the scarecrow. Why are these enemies so powerful? I'm not strong enough for these fights. Ow! Ow! That thing really shot the crow out of you. Yeah! I guess I'm not gonna battle that right now. Or them right now. In fact, I turn around and I walk away. Wow, Caco, you're really bad at this game, huh? Stop it, Valdir! I'm trying my best. Look at me. Look at my little stick arms. Look at my face, even. Does this look like the face of somebody who'd beat everyone up? No! Scout's honor! I'm friendly to people! Wait, the barn doors are locked? Can I ask the guy if he has barn keys then? So, you're moving out? Yep. I just finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come back and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? No, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in, so I can't sleep. Oh, I see. But why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I never particularly cared for farming anyhow. Just kinda fell into it, you know? So I reckoned I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Oh, nice! So, what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? Well, I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. Well, I ain't sure I'd tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for... what? Huh? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? Well, it's a thing my daughter Simone built. Pardon? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an ominous robo-traption to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Oh, I see. What the heck does his daughter do for a living? An engineer of some kind, perhaps? Well, you're welcome to try your hand against it if you've a mind to, but please be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Thanks. Woohoo! One more thing to kill us. Yay! We unlock the door and we enter. This is a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had any empty barrel. What's even the point of having a barrel around if you don't have anything put inside of it? And, nothing here in this hay pile, I guess. I think this might be the contraption she built over there, which looks like it is just kind of broken at the moment. Let's head over here. This is just a painting of a bunch of tools? Oh, man. Wait, a fishing rod? I take it. Do you think there's a pond outside somewhere and we could just abandon our journey of going to Uncle and we could become a fisherman? A watering trough for some long-gone livestock. Yay, I can toss my fishing rod! Practice makes perfect after all. I can work on my technique. What? I can only practice one time? But how do I know if I did it properly if I only do it once? That's terrible form for practice. I cannot force this open. It's rusted shut. I need 3 muscle. I have such terrible stats. When do I get to level up? I'm even with the unspent EXP I have, I can't afford anything. I'm weak. Then is there nothing else to work with out here? All I've got then are some items that can give me 1 boost. Mysticality isn't going to help. And the cheese, you know, okay. We eat the cheese loaf. We get 1 extra moxie. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. I'm at least improved at loafing. Now I put on my gun since it deals damage based upon my moxie. That'll let me do a little bit more damage. Is luggage not usable? I can't unpack it. You weren't born in a barn, you're not going to move into one now. Don't be ridiculous, Wally. We're not moving into the barn. I open up my luggage outside. If you open this in the rain, all your stuff will get wet. It'd be impolite to go through your stuff in somebody else's living room. Well, looks like I can't open my luggage around any of these places. Can we destroy this now? We go into fight? Oh, look! Simone's monster is far easier than everything else we've been fighting! Ha ha! I go ahead and hunt the duck! Or hunt Simone's monster! And then we shoot! Dealing 3 damage thanks to that cheese loaf I ate. Keep in mind, by the way, all of the sound effects from everything. Spider sounds. So I shoot my spider gun. Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. Huh. Rest in parts. And now, oh look! It takes 2 Moxie to search it thanks to the cheese loaf I ate. I can search it. And I found some welding gloves. Automatically putting them on, which gives me +1 armor? A pair of thick gloves designed to protect your hands from errant sparks caused by your negligence and lack of welding skills. Well, here's another gas can, filling this 2/3 now. You'd go up there if it weren't for your hay fever and your falling out of lofts fever. So we don't go up. We go back outside. Now, I might be able to defeat the scarecrow over here, the gun crow. I enter into battle. We honk first, and then we will shoot. And thus we should be able to deal 2 HP? I guess because of its physical armor. We shoot again. I don't know that I can survive this fight. Wait, it gave us extra Moxie. Yes! I think because the bird gave us a Moxie boost, we were able to beat it. Because otherwise, I think it would have shot and killed us next round. Wait, the hot armor is my chainmail bikini, but I put on gloves. Now it's just a regular scarecrow with a gun. Yay! And I get 5 XP, where now I can give myself some skills. Excellent. The question is, what do I want exactly? I don't know. As the game progresses here, if we've got different classes, you know, what sort of stat I'm going to want. So I'm going to kind of hold off on basic skills for now, I think. Wait until you actually need to +1 stat to something. That's what I'm going to do. Just not do anything with the stats right now. Usually there's 1 class for each stat. Yes, but I don't know what the classes are, so I don't want to spend my points yet. It's an old tractor. There's an old rag shoved in where the gas cap should be. I pull it out and sniff the tank. Oh, it smells like there's a little gas left in there. I collect it. And so now I've got a full gas can. But now I'm thinking about that dust devil. Do you think I could kill it now? Since I've eaten the loaf? All this bleed damage that they've dealt to me. Kind of feel like it's a case of no. Especially when they've got the 4 muscle and 1 physical armor. And I only do 2 damage to it a turn as 10. Kinda thinking a little bit like no, and I die and the bird flees and that's it. And Pluto, hello, welcome. Definitely making the first comment here in the stream. Giving you some applause for it. Nice job on being first, Pluto. Anything else out here? Turtle, no! Turtle is stuck on its back. Why aren't you helping it? I am. I'm helping it. Go, Turtle, go. We're a hero. Look at him. Hang on, they're going out back. Can I see the turtle from back here? Turtle, hello? Are you around here now? I'm doing a little bit of a turtle hunt. Any signs of turtle? I see no signs of turtle. There's nothing else to do with this tractor except maybe sit on it and pretend to be a farmer. Oh, hell yeah, do that. I hope I have time to harvest some millet before it's time to deworm the lambs. I keep pretending to farm. I gotta bathe the steers before sunup. And I'm gonna rake some oats and then harvest the buckwheat. Time to dust my soybeans. Man, even pretending to farm is hard work. I get EXP. But I guess then we should go ahead and take a break then. We can't sit here and practice all day.
Evidence.
Pepidence? Oh. Hi, Pluto. Hello. Wait, I said hello. I meant to say thank you for resubscribing. And with Prime, thank you for... Of everybody you can use your Prime subscription on, you used it on me. Thank you, Pluto. Thank you. Enjoy blue cola. The honorable choice. I think I'm going to opt... This is way more appealing, really. Looking between the blue cola and the red cola threatening me. The blue cola, however, being friendly, saying it's honorable. Okay, I take the blue cola. Looks like they drove this boxcar out here and then took the track away? Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Wow, you said hello again? That means I can't join the next stream. I had no idea that I would accidentally do that to you. I'm sorry, Pluto. There's something shining. I dig for it. It's an old glass ring. 1917 sit glass ring. Could I give this ring to the farmer guy? He does collect them after all. I can also collect this fuel can, getting 133% full gas can. More than I required. Incomprehensible glyphs. Hey, fire in an enclosed space. Classic. Wait, there's something in there. I have on those welding gloves. I reach in. I get a crowbar. Nice. That means if we come across any closed boxes, we should be able to open them up. And Lawless. Gotta leave now. Alright. Thanks for coming on by to watch. Is that a bag that I can steal? I probably should talk to him first, yeah. Hey! Hi there! I'm Sharon Mai. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody is my neighbor. Oh, that's nice. Either that or they're all trespassers who'd better get off of my property. I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Lamb. It's a local delicacy. Huh. Well, sure. I'll have some jerky. There you are. Can't abide by the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, I guess that's exactly what it is when it's clam. You're really selling me on this local delicacy? If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird, so... Okay. Where are you from? Well, originally I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yeah. Real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? They only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they've built a second one, though. Oh. So, do you live here? Oh, not permanent-like, but I've been camped out here for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everybody off. Wait, a railroad bull? Do you mean like a cop? You could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back, if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed. But one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off of you. I hope he doesn't take my left arm, though, then, because I am left-handed and all. Got any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Well, a word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Yeah, similar. I see. Don't take Caco's arm. How will she make us fart then? That's right. Then I can't stick out my one finger and be like, haha, pull! And then a chat pulls it. I do a little fart gag. Everybody laughs. Now I'm gonna ask him about this knapsack. I start kind of pointing at it with my fart finger. Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been here since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. You can figure it out. Trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag. It appears to be latched shut with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. Howie wasn't just harmonicking Dixie. I meant fan art. And you typoed it as fart? Baldeer. How did you do this? How could you do this to me? Can't open the door though. It's very heavy. This game already out right at the front, at the start here. Railroading me to say, well, pick your stat. Do you want to be Moxie? Mystical? Muscular? You've heard a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. So I'm not going that way. Pluto? I can't ask that. I'm not commenting on that question. It's a trap. It is a trick question. I'm looking away from it. I'm running away from it, in fact. In fact, I push you over first. That way you drop the question onto the floor, and then I turn around and just book it back into the shed. I close the door of the shed. I lock the shed. I grab one of those wooden planks, and I stick it up to block the door so it makes it even harder to open. Question left alone. And there's a weird plaque where Lydia was standing. Historic site. At this exact spot, on the 13th of October, 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O. Crullins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. So apparently, that woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. Swell. Everything about this is great, and you aren't regretting this trip before you even arrived. I'm just gonna go on about my normal, non-haunted day. Not going to think about Lydia any longer. I don't know how to get into there. And what was it? We needed mysticality in order to figure out this weird machine. And as I take a peek in my inventory, we do have Bibson's extra sweet pears, and I could eat this and have access to the mysticality to interact with this bit. Because I have enough gas now to go talk to the bus guy and leave, but I think at this point, we almost need to commit to what we want to do exactly. Do we want to have big muscles? Do we want to have the gun shooting skills? Because clearly, if it's going to start me off with this here rusty pistol, that's an option too. Hang on. A tarnished glass ring from the Seaside Institute of Technology adorned with a blue jewel sported by a pair of tiny carved badgers. Makes everyone think you attended SIT or mugged someone who did. And I also got this crowbar. This is a tool for prying things open. Deals your muscle plus 1 physical damage. Which means it's the equivalent of the baseball bat, but with a crowbar. Lamb jerky increases muscles by 1. Why are you putting emphasis on crowbar? Like the door to a saloon for ravens, or a crate containing a tiny tavern for magpies, or a boarded up window of a speakeasy for jackdaws, you get it. God dang it. It's just all birds. Birds all the way down. You. I got a ring that you might be interested in. I tell him about the ring I found. Hey, 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in fall emerald, but not a faux sapphire one like this. These are the ones that they gave to the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? No, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 80 karat gold and stone metal glass. Collector would give her 30 meat for it, though, such as myself, and if you're interested in selling it. No, I'm just gonna give it to him. Scout's honor. I'm a good person. Well, thank you. That's right generous. He admires it a bit more, then slips it into the pocket of his overalls. Don't mention it. I'm also going to tell him about the scarecrow since I killed it. I, had to beat up your scarecrow. Sorry. Well, I was leaving it behind anyhow. But what'd you go do a thing like that for? Why, it shot at me with a gun. Oh, yeah, right. That's perfectly reasonable, then. XP is even better than money. Yeah, we're gonna be able to make big bank later on. But at the moment, I might be poor now, but I won't be poor forever. Well then, shit. What are we gonna go for? Are we gonna try out being muscular? Should I stick with the moxie? Or should I go with mysticality? What seems fitting? For me, sharing my crisps. Be violent and fucked up. You need muscle for the brow? That is a great argument. How much EXP do you have right now anyways? 25 at the moment. So we could go ahead and give us a strong back. Your muscle lets you lift heavy things, break fragile things, and deal damage with weapon melee attacks. I buy it. I also eat the clam jerky for the increase of muscles. Are you sure you want to do that? Yes. You gnaw on the jerky until the gnawing is done, and then I swallow. And then we will force open the cabinet right here. It's full of little glass bottles labeled Harlan Tussett's Medical Gasoline for horses weak of limb and character. I collect the gas. But now I have so much gas, 166. There was something else I feel that also required muscle. There was the mysticality at the other area down at the end. This door required mysticality to open. No, it didn't require anything. It's just locked. There's nothing I can do there. Yeah, there was also the door at the rail car that I am able to open as well. Forcing it open. Very heavy, but I can handle it. Oh! A bull? But there's a heart on this tree! There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says Howie loves playing the harmonica. Oh. Oh. I also want to equip one of these. I'm going to wear and equip the crowbar because it's cooler. Wait a second. This is a fishing rod used for fishing and definitely not for fighting. I use fishing rod as cool fisher guy. Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. I take... This isn't a ladle, it's a spatula! No wonder the stew's so messed up. I also look in the fridge, somebody left a perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline in here. I now have 200% gas. Now, about that spatula. Mysticality plus 2 physical damage. That is really good, but since it's magical, and I'm not mystical, I don't care about it. We walk away. I'm looking at that milk container. I guess he's propping up his wagon with a box of milk. Buttspot is an actual thing they call Buttspot that can help with the connection to the stream, better latency, bitrate, and quality. It's real. It actually is a thing. Uh-oh, it's that railroad bull. Although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. I take the bull by the horns so that we can fight them. Actually, are also easier than earlier. They intend to go or sharing my crisps for 5 physical damage. I'm going to honk it though. That should at least make it so that they do a little bit less, yeah? Yeah, 4. And then I hit them with my fishing rod. Hi-yah! Oh, it does damage in 2 bits. Ow! Painful! It is interesting how it does this little tick down on my health to show how much damage he's about to do. I go ahead and attack him again. In 2 bits, he runs over to gore me. Ouch! Nearly dead, but fortunately, I'm going to do enough damage to take him out this time. Aha! Die! I beat the Minotaur. And Wyatt grows stronger. Oh, getting extra maximum HP. Excellent! And how is this car looking? 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels? That model never really seemed to take off. But oh, look, it has a gas can on it. Yay! And that's about it. Do we have back inside? Doing one quick check over to double check that I can't interact with anything still. I suppose I could probably talk to him, though, about how I totally defeated that railroad bull out there. You did? Well, now that's a real service to the hobo community. Ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. So, where are you from? Oh, wait a second. We already talked about all of this with him. I remember him talking about Hawaii. We leave now. And we don't have anywhere else to go to the left, so we turn back around and start heading on back. Heading on back. We're going to go ahead and try to fight the Dust Devil again, though. Wait. Alright, I can't give myself any extra muscle. Even though I have 15 XP, if we had another possibility here, maybe. Maybe we could have. We'll attempt to fight him. I don't think I'm going to win still. I think he's still going to just kill me. But I have to try, right? By some mystical luck, we win? I beat him somehow? Ouch! Yeah, nah, because then I bleed out and I die. He's too powerful. Do you think if I slid him under some food or something that I could bribe him into friendship? And he could join me in our journey? There has to be some trick to it. Some trick to it, but I'm not sure. Oh, the turtle is back! Oh, this turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too, but at this rate it might actually beat us there. Oh! We can name the turtle. What do we name the turtle though? Shell Sona real, but that's not me! Oh, you're heading off, Baldir. Alright, thanks for stopping by to watch. Enter animated bit, hello! Shelbin, Turt down for what? Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin. Turt's a good name, but that's the default one that it's offering us. Turt Reynolds! It's perfect! Slime! We select. Better and enhanced. That Turt has no hair, it's alive. We can put a wig on him. It's fine. Bus driver. Any luck with the gas? Yeah, here it is. Huh. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever. Are you ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's get out of here. I'm getting on the bus. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Plunkett Street. And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange. Shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten! Ugh. What? All ashore what's going ashore. Thanks for traveling Willis Bus Co. Alright, I get off the bus. I'm also gonna look at Turt Reynolds in my bag here. A turtle is like a slow bandage. Each round of combat, Turt Reynolds heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Ooh. So, Wyatt will randomly buff one of my stats, or we can have healing, which honestly, I think I'd rather have that, because if, say, Wyatt gives me a boost to my mysticality, that's not really going to help me in battle at all. Whereas healing, I do take damage every round, so getting healed by Turt Reynolds? Excellent. Turt could have let us kill the devil. I kind of doubt that, unless he healed a... As I look back at my inventory, and he heals a wounded ally by his mysticality, he's only going to heal one, and we would definitely be getting dealt more damage from bleeding and the devil's attack. So I think we still would have died. And Tupaka, hello! You like turtles? Well then, I hold Turt Reynolds out to you. Go ahead and give him a kiss then. It is a buff to every stat, every round, so it's basically a you get stronger as the fight goes on. Oh, every stat then. Are you sure about that? Because it has increases your muscle, mysticality, or moxie by 1. This is not and moxie by 1. So it's just one of the stats. No! Tupaka. Look down at Turt Reynolds and there's a little tear forming in Turt Reynolds' eye now. What the frick? Sale, going out of business, closed, keep out, probably nothing. Excuse me, sir. Hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having? He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Huh. Suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or...? My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Sharon Mai. Pleased to meet you, Sharon Mai. Say, you wouldn't have a couple of meat to spare, would you? I guess I do. Have 2 meat. There you go. Thank you very much, Sharon Mai. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. All right, take her easy, Gus. I wave to Gus. We head back in the other direction. Looking around where we've got Cola War surplus and there's Murray's Antique, but, I mean, we stopped right in front of here in Cola War, so it's closed for the night? No! How How am I ever gonna get my Cola War supplies? Oh no. I dig through the trash, finding some cheap cologne. At least I've got this to calm me. I spritz myself with the cologne. Increases your stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. No Beppis from me. No surplus from the Cola Wars. Blue cola, red cola. Note on the door says, please, release. Closed. Condemned. Trash's reach has exceeded its cane's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander out into alleys. Door to the newspaper office is locked. Secureburus building and loan is late, and so the closed too, and I can't walk that's too far in that direction. So we turn back around, and we're just gonna head inside of Uncle's shop. Oh, Uncle! Uncle! The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Oh, hi! You must be Sharon Mai. We don't really get many customers at this time of night. Or all, really. That's me! Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is gonna take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation, you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. Would be a real understatement. Hinky? This isn't a typo on kinky, is it? Because I might just leave if that's the case. Murray called them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo. You know? Cursed. 005, welcome. Hinky, you say, entering the cat room. I'm hoping that too wasn't a typo and you meant to walk in saying kinky. I sweat nervously. What? You've got to be kidding me. It's no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, always up for a crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in a lurch like this. I don't like the sound of it, but he's family, so... Well, absolutely! I'm always up for a crazy adventure, right, Turt Reynolds? Turt Reynolds nods back at me. And Nadastra, hello, welcome! Great! You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. I go by her, actually. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi. Hello. The pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry her luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? She can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back of the room. Great. I could really use some sleep. After I explore, don't have time to play games, can't even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. A modern radio stands here in defiance of the concept of antiques, and a white cat snoozing on an old towel. Jessica, I have to know more about this cat. Jessica, who is this cat? What's the cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple of years ago. I scritch behind the cat's ears, but it doesn't react at all. Oh, why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at Cola Wars Surplus next door. Well, okay. I think Caco is making up dialogue. It's called improv, Pluto. I push up my glasses. Maybe you should, look it up. This is why I'm the streamer, I suppose. There's nobody at this desk. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. I see. You can't lie about dialogue. Scout's honor. Again, not lying. Improv. Improving is not lying. Looking around. Oh my god, this desk is a mess. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it and we have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With hearse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I won't mess with it. Improv, yeah, Willie. Yes. Improve sounds like a made-up word if you ask me. Oh, no. It's improvisation, I'll have you know. This is my new bedroom. Gabby making noises back there. How about this room? What is this room? Oh, there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently, it goes nowhere. Alright, I go over to my room then. Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep yet. What? I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up even. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Oh, I'd be happy to help then. Scout's honor. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, well, I guess there's no time like the present. Scout's honor. I am probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in, there might not be a future. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other end of the block, if the readings are right. There's a newspaper office I got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, alright. Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. Oh, a fighter? Aw, jeez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby! Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Sharon Mai and help her get that hat, okay?
Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey.
Gabby has joined you as a companion. I make an excited sigh. Oh, all right, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora. Probably. And I was supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. Oh, you'll be in and out back here and in bed before you know it. All right, let's do this. This is Gabby. I'm gabbing with her. How are you doing, Gabby?
Gabby as ready as for an action.
So, how'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby?
Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking just at old clothes and overheard Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said we're gonna need some muscle for this, and Gabby says Gabby has several muscles, strong ones, and that was that. Gabby has been helping since then.
Oh, you're a real firecracker in a fist fight then, huh, Gabby?
Ha ha ha! Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the best two things. Gabby invited fight dancing once, but this world wasn't ready for it. Maybe 50 years later.
Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh?
Yes, 14 years.
Oh, I meant to keep talking with Gabby, but I guess we're done now. Well, Gabby, let's head off. The past and future are figments of our imagination. The present is the only thing that actually exists, but we can never truly know it, only our imperfect observations of it. And then you need an appropriate stupid philosopher emote. There we go. Wow, 005, thank you. Take a deep breath and unlock the door. And then I give Gabby the key. We enter. Ooh, coffee! I pour myself a cup. Yay! Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. Yay! There's a crumpled up pink slip on this desk. Oh no, someone's getting fired! I read it. Carver, I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I will both give you the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. You make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Yeah, if they stole the printing press alone? I look at my own muscles. I don't think I'm strong enough to fight them. Archives? There's so many of them, though. Okay. If I don't know what I'm looking for in the archives, it's just kind of a waste of time to look through them all. Nothing but homemade toothpicks at this desk wreckage. And at this last desk, there's just some nasty old leftovers. Yeah, I hesitantly put it in my bag. How did they know it was Carver? Well, looking at this desk, no one's working here. And at this desk, there were just some nasty old leftovers, so I'm sure whoever used to work at this desk is long gone. And on this desk, we see a thin 3-ring binder, which is a pneumatic tube system operation manual. Which I don't know, that I guess then there's someone who's working here as well. Maybe something about Carver, maybe they found a note in his desk saying, I'm glad I got the printing press. Hey, I've picked up the printing press. I'll get it for you later. Maybe there was a note that said, hey, can you steal the printing press for me? XOXO, thanks. You know, maybe there's a clue. I don't know otherwise. You see the corner of a note sticking out from under the desk. Water. I look at it. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the profies. To the prohies? Beck.
Under the water cooler, eh?
Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. I peek under the water cooler. Oh, a trap door. We'll get back to that. We'll finish exploring this room first. I look at the typewriter. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report T. They report T. It cuts off abruptly. Maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. I read the slip. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is a very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. So he was writing about government corruption. And Grover Burgess over here, holding out his hand, says, dude, you can't write about the government like this because that's where all our money comes from. They're gonna defund us. And then nobody will know about the corruption. I already looked at the desk blotter, so handwritten note on this desk. Robson. First Hinden, then Carver? Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's karate? He's going to karate chop his desk in half. He didn't make it. Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really gonna catch on. Well, yes and no, I suppose. Not anymore, but at a point in time. Oh, I've also got some reporters' cufflinks. Cool. Does it layer on top of my welding gloves? I'm looking around for the cufflinks. Did I already put... No, I didn't put them on. I think... oh, literally? God dang it. Blind. The very first thing listed here. It says it is an accessory. Yeah, and it does go on top of my welding gloves. I haven't been using any mysticality. And I have taken some hot damage before. So I don't really know what's better. I'll keep the cufflinks on right now, in case I come across anything that needs mysticality. So I finished letter in this typewriter. Reading, Reginald. I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person? Why am I doing this? Oh, well. Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Aw, crap. Here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely. Doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before he could type their name. So we have to go check out the water cooler, huh? And how about we go check out what's on the old AP feed today? Today's list of banned dances, the chutney slider, the dirty dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Parisian bards declare independence. Claim debauched tavern as sovereign city-state. Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skill. Says Dempsey in an interview. Today's winning race horses. Bristler's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you'd think he could have left a better tip. Severe storm causes trolley disaster. Prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Is there anything else useful? I sit here for the next several hours. My eyes glued to the ball. I love the trolley one. Yee. Alright then. I think we have looked at everything that remains here. I've already looked at everything else. The fact that some of these do have, you know, capitalization like this, saying steel printing press and lifted 5 I don't know. It makes it seem like all of these pink slips need to work together to indicate something to you, like a secret code. I don't know. We go down the trap door, where there's a couple of fishmen in the basement, huh? Ooh, oh, underground press. Literally, there's a newspaper left in it. I take the underground newspaper. This was printed in secret underground newspaper office. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Okay. Interesting. So the nasty old coffee increases max AP by 1. Crowbar, fishing rod. Have I looked at the rest of these items then? We're all good for now. How about nasty old left? Oh, wow. Oh, now this is reducing enemies. I read the second half first. That was in muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 3. And for a moment, I thought that was going to give me those points. And I got excited, but it's just reducing in enemies. Which is still good and all, but different kind of good. Calendar from 11 years ago. I squint. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. July 22nd, 1917. Oh, we also have October 14th, 1908. You find something interesting, gaining 5 EXP. The top story from that date is the Ocean City comptrollers passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for any future shortfalls. Huh. But we also can look at October 14th, 1908. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise and murderous, phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? I think back to talking to Lydia. Maybe not so, unlikely. And control panel for the pneumatic tube system. Why, hey, I have a book about that. I look at it. Control panel has a green button, red button, a big lever, a knob with a bunch of letters on it, and a series of colored lights that are all currently off. I consult the manual. Startup instructions. Do I have to... I'm going to take a screen cap of this. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. If it's going to automatically guide me along, or if I need to be referencing it as we go.
Fishman! Big hunk!
Yeah, the fishmen over there. We're not going to worry about them in this moment. We're going to worry about this big hunk of knobs right here. So, startup instructions. We push the green power on button. Which I guess then we can reference it up here by, scrolling up at the same time. So step 2 is pump engage lever. 3 is adjust suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. It is multiple steps. So, a yellow light is glowing on the console. Okay, red indicator light is on, blue indicator light, green indicator. Wait, pardon? But it says a yellow light. This doesn't say what to do with the yellow light. I reconsult the manual. What do I do with the yellow light? Yellow light glowing? Well, it says when it's red, we do a suction adjust. If it's blue, set suction adjust dial. Green, suction adjust dial. I guess all of it says adjust the dial, so I turn the knob? Okay, A, E, D. Maybe then not A, E, or D. I adjust it to B. And Shy Guy, hello, welcome! You click the dial, and then it shuts down. So now we have to start from the beginning. Alright, I take a step away, I step out back, we consult the manual, and we power it on with the green button. And then we pump the engage lever. And then we turn the knob, not turning it to A, B, D, or E. We instead go for C. Which what? Oh my god! There go the fishmen then. I guess that's one fight that we're not going to have to engage in. Which does also mean no EXP for us, but I don't know how difficult they were. Someone's gonna get some very strange mail now, though. Oh, I did get some EXP. Look at that. What were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? It wouldn't work. The ink would smear. We get 5 EXP. And Dagnardio, hello, welcome. I take the hat. The terribly cursed fedora. And there's an ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. That's concerning. I don't like that one. I hope that wasn't a person at some point in time. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Oh, Gabby. We leave. We head back on over to our uncle's shop. The antique place. And, Welly, I didn't kill them. I would have killed those fishmen if I had gotten into battle with them. They just got sucked off to some whoever knows place. You know, maybe some nice family's house who just put their children to bed after reading them a lovely bedtime story about how there's no such thing as the fisherman. The parents were sitting down at the couch, comfortably enjoying their fire in their fireplace. They were drinking a couple of hot chocolates, and then just suddenly their pneumatic tube ceiling system that they had just installed comes down and just drops both fishermen on top of them, and then the fishermen eat them. Skelebra. Hello. Welcome. Jessica. And who is this? Is this the handyman? This must be Charles Wallace. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Sharon Mai. Why, that I am. Pleased to meet you, Sharon Mai.
And what do you do around here?
Oh, I'm your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectotron and the uncursing machine, too.
Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
And let me ask you something.
Sure, anything I can help you with?
What is this about an uncursing machine?
Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Well, in the traditional senses, yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. Anything I can help you with?
Nope, that's it.
Jessica, we've got the hat. How's it going? Did you find the hat?
I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual. Although,
Yeah?
well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why.
I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't actually.
More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet.
Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in the machine over there.
Why?
That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But,
What?
can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved?
Well, because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into sort of a allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix.
What?
Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it and try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things get a little bit weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Oh, okay. This character's such a pushover guy, very relatable.
Well, Scout's honor. We're a good person. We have to do whatever anybody asks of us. I get it. I don't get it.
Did my character just fall over? You goofball. Okay. Terribly cursed fedora. A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. I equip it. Damn, I look good, right? I walk over to Jessica. I tip the fedora at her. Milady. Why did I do that? I felt such an undeniable urge I couldn't resist. Oh, maybe that's the curse.
Tip me unibrow, tips Fedora.
Jessica looks real busy, but I'm gonna try talking to her anyway.
That letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise.
I didn't read it.
What did it actually say? Basically, he just asked if I could come visit him because he needed help with something big, and he knew I had an adventuresome spirit.
An adventuresome spirit? Yeah, that's Murray, all right.
I haven't seen him in ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us when we went camping in the summer, but after I moved out to college, we kind of lost touch except for his birthday cards.
But you dropped everything to come and see him?
Why, to see crazy Uncle Murray again? Of course! Does he still do that trick where he pulls 5 meat out of your ear?
What? Ew. Yeah, it was super gross, but I loved it when I was 10. Well, I bet he'll do it if you ask him. If you can find him. Yeah, here's hoping. Better stop tipping your fedora or else people will think you're from Malaysia. Googling. So, how is this helping find Murray? Not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping him? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectotron 1000 is new, and we only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. But that last artifact he went after could be basically anywhere. But the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifact. See? I see. So you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get to the one he was looking for. Right. I wish to hell he'd left a note about where he was going. But I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. Well, I sit in the uncursing machine, which is surprisingly comfortable, by the way, and pull a weird metal dome thing down over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora! No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lamp. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Okay, now how do I get rid of that curse? So, curses are like energy, Sharon Mai. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Yeah, Newton Newman, yeah. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to project your consciousness inside of it. Well, alright. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Whee! Caco, what is the U tag? Tag is forever who reads it. Guess the fedora is free of Milady now. There is now no melody within it. Federal Reserve? Ghost tree? Is this the curse? I heard thy call. Rest now. I will find in thy mortar. A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Et in Arcadia ego. Even in Arcadia, there is death. Yes, even in paradise, there is a killer. You must find the killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. I, Cutter, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies. And the third of us does not speakin at all, but honks. If I finden thee a liar, there is nothing I can do to saven thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. And Mortis, hello, welcome! Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Wait a second. Three fedoras on head. This one's got 2 fedora on head. And they've also got 3 fedora on head. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. I, a murderer. With perversions at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tellin me? I am troubled by the murder, but of it I know thing. I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiftness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother's speaking of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always telling the truth, and one who does not speaking at all but honks. What speaking thee of this? Why, I do not honkin, sire. I swear in upon it. Never has thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Long thee may grow. How about you? Wait, but none of 'em are honking. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner. That I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin. None of us without sin. But mine do not run to murder. Then whose? Look for my brother. Lead me not astray. Oh, does that just cut off? Okay, we need to ask him then. Thy brothers speakins of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speakin at all, but honks. What speakin thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then? No, sire. So, tree on the left says 1 tree lie, 1 tree honk, 1 tree truth. This tree says just I do not honkin. I swear in upon it, which would be true. I walk over to the left tree. So, thou lie about honkin'. What say? Well, thy brother's honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the Cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do mordra in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract thee while I'm making my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, tree. What? Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will have grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never fall on me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. But that is not fair. Oh! And that's it. We didn't actually have to think about or really do the riddle. That was it. He was going to try to escape via just growing so big he would be too powerful. The Cutter's not gonna wait for that. Chopped him down. Big rut in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and a bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse, which plagued the starchy little felt thing, is finally gone for good. Put the hat back on. Oh, it nearly sparkles now. It got an upgrade. Giving 1 Moxie and 5 to max HP. Moxie, we don't really care much about, as we've opted to have muscle. But the 5 HP, oh, I'll take that one. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of gal who goes around wearing a fedora. Guess what? I love it. uncursed fedora. This hat is clean, both spiritually and laundrily. And yours was a +1 to mysticism? That's intriguing. I wonder if it is completely random, or if there's something that impacts it. It's the 1940s! The fedora is in fashion! Yeah, so I don't look like I'm just some loser dweeb going around going, I look sophisticated now in my trench coat and t-shirt. Alright, Jessica, look who uncursed the fedora! So, how'd it go? It worked? I guess? It really compliments your monobrow, Caco. Thank you! Oh, and now since I have a hat on, that technically means I have a fashion sense now, right? I'm sorry, you do still look like a dweeb, but it's only you. Everyone else looks fine. I look in the mirror, so you're saying that this hat, everybody else looks good in fedora except me? Yes? Oh. It's a Lovecraftian-like setting, so the detective look is fitting. And I guess detectives do wear fedoras. Now I'm just kind of a loser in a fedora. Oh. I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess? And these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. Well, you know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. Alright, good. Then I don't have to sit here and explain it. Anyway, I think I'll go ahead and rest for the night then. Which means we can also open up our luggage. Where is that? Luggage? Or did Gabby carry that in for me? I think Gabby might have carried that inside. So my luggage here, already not unpacked. We're unpacking it now. I, for one, like your fedora, Caco. You look very neat and stylish. +2 fashion from me. Hang on, wait. Gooblin, were you one of the people that had no hat on? Therefore, your compliments don't actually mean anything because, you can't comprehend cool fashion, proper looks, a proper, well-put-together outfit. You would be the person that would be wearing some just basketball shorts, a t-shirt that has a tuxedo printed on it, a pair of knee-high socks with flip-flops, and then you would have a backwards baseball cap with a pair of sunglasses set on top of it. I have since fetched my hat and put it on. I'm not sure I believe you. Oh damn, Gooblin looking good! That's cool as hell! Something tells me that Shy Guy is also not wearing a hat right now. So I suppose then, Gooblin wouldn't be wearing a backwards baseball cap, he would just have these sunglasses at the back of his neck, huh? Sounds like someone played Sims 4 and hit random. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. I open— oh no, my stuff! Oh, what the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Well, everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. I take the stamp? Stamp from the letter Murray wrote you was the only survivor of your luggage inferno. It's got a picture of a cute dog on it. Weirdly, it isn't even charred. My stuff. Now I've got nothing. All of my upgrades and cool equipment. I look at my shelf now. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. Guess I'll leave it alone then. Lots of empty space in here. You should try to acquire a bunch of random crap to clutter it up with. Yeah, we can't enter into the room and have nothing in here because then I can't look around and be like, I remember that memento. I'll do something with that eventually. I remember going out shopping and thought about how cool that was and damn, I was right. And so cameth to beast, and Caco tooketh a big I in terms of fashion. Or a big L in terms of fashion. Oh, a television set? You've heard of these? I turn it on. Oh, unfortunately no shows have been invented yet. Guess we'll have to wait a few more years before we can sit down and watch some cartoons, huh? Even longer for cartoons, we would be Or would it be longer for cartoons? I guess the first one was in something of the 1920s with the dinosaur. Or was that... Forgetting my animation timeline. I go to sleep pondering. A dream about school. A poster of one of my favorite literary ghosts, Jacob Marley. We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! Instantly thinking of the Muppet movie, I'll be honest. Lots of people in this hallway, it seems. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to one of them. Hello? Hello. Nice faces you've got there. Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. Can I help them out, you suppose? I investigate the 6 lockers. We check. Well, go ahead and start from left to right. First one, revealing a thriving colony of ants. Second locker is full of peanut butter. Oh, snack! Quick, grab your spoons, chat. I'm scraping off a spoonful for myself. Oh. It's chunky peanut butter. Fourth locker's empty. Fifth locker's filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Oh, I don't know French well enough to read this. Do we have anyone that speaks French in chat? If this was at least in Swedish, we could have that covered. But French? I don't know. What? Pas du tout. That's French? Manfred, can you do more than that? The only word I know in French is no. Dang it, that's not good enough. Mr. Sadism, hello, welcome. Get the peanut butter and ants and some celery. Make ants on a log. Otter. Genius snack. We don't even need the cookbook when we've got Otter around here. Thank you. No. Oh. Grab-moi undies. Ho 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 ho. Pants grab. Shy guy? I open up the third locker, which contains a tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Check the 6th one. I could have gone for French on these, goddammit, Shy Guy. The 6th locker opens onto the vast, uncaring emptiness of space. You slam it shut quickly, so as to not suffocate. Yeah, we don't want to have any vacuum sucking out all the air. Don't want that. We check the last locker. What? There isn't a 7th one. Ahem. Narrator, I said, check the 7th one. And I said there's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker. Now. Okay, jeez. You look in the 7th locker. It's filled with old school papers. I look at the papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. I read one of them. How I Spent My Summer by Sharon My Crisps, age 6. This summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. I look under the papers. Underneath the pile of school papers you find an overdue library book. So, how long overdue is this book? It's yours now, is it though? But it was a library book and Scout's honor, that means I need to return this and I'm gonna have to pay the fee. Oh no. Sometimes when you've got Scout's honor, it's a little bit of a burden. We keep walking. Wait, can we talk to them again and tell them about the lockers? How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I know which one is yours. It's not the 7th one, because the 7th one was mine. I wish I could back out of this conversation so I could remember what was in each of the lockers. And I read it out loud. What was it? We had a colony of ants in the first one. In the second one, we had some peanut butter. I think the 4th one was empty. Can't recall then the 3rd one because I did them out of order there. The 2 was butter. 3 was a shrine to Babe Ruth. Do you think these ghost people would have a shrine to Babe Ruth? Probably. I'm gonna tell them it's the 3rd one. They say thank you. The hallway is less crowded now. Oh. And then now he's just locked into it, going, oh, alright, thanks! Well, I guess we'll keep moving then. Our founder, Branworth Gorvunculus III. You're heading out now, Dagnardio? Alright, thanks for stopping on by. Have a good day. Hope you have a good, meetup with your grandma. No joke, I accidentally had a library book be overdue by 2 days, and I had mega anxiety about it. Thanks, brain. Feels like a similar situation where I was, what, 7 years old? And we had, I had chapped lips, had gone into the grocery store with family. We went and grabbed some chapsticks, and because I was desperate, here I am with the chapstick thinking about how dry my lips were and how they're all cracking and kind of painful. I'm like, I need this chapstick. I have to wait until we get out of the store so I can use it though. And I'm in the grocery cart hanging out, holding on to this chapstick. We check out. All of the stuff gets rung up. We start heading out towards the exit, and I realize I haven't handed up the chapstick I've been holding to my parents for it to be scanned and paid for. So then as we start approaching the exit, I kind of like, I'm like, oh no, I've accidentally taken this and we didn't pay for it. And I kind of set it on one of the windowsills near the exit because I didn't want to actually take it out of the store, because then I would be stealing. And my parents were just like, Caco, it's fine, just take it and we're leaving. And so I'm like, oh, okay. And so I brought it with me as we left and just our time going, oh, is this okay? Oh no, oh heck, I'm stealing the chapstick now. And now, I'm a criminal ever since. Finally! No! Slime tackles me, puts me in handcuffs, and starts dragging me out the door. I've been on this case for decades! Dude, when I was working in retail, the most stolen item was glue for dentures. They just stuffed it in their bag knowing no one would ever check. An alternate thought that's kind of humorous to think about. Dentures, old people. Bad memory. They grab the denture glue and absent-mindedly stick it into their bag. And then they forget it's there and they just leave. So what are you going to do? Send the olds to jail? This lady looks friendly. Hello there, you must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Ah, here we go. Crisps. Sharing my crisps. Yeah, I'm sharing my crisps. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. But I dropped out. In real life, certainly. However, you must choose a class. I don't understand. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you to choose from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have Overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And then finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This course is for jazz agents. Excuse me? The Advanced Kicking and Throwing sounds like it is the Muscle Melee class, but simultaneously? Cheese wizards and jazz agents sounds way cooler than pig skinner. I don't want to be a pig skinner when I have the options between cheese wizard and jazz agent. It's basically strength and dex. Yep, one for each of the stats.
But muscle power!
If muscle power is pig skinner, I'm saying
You already spent into muscle!
I don't care. I'm going to turn my back on muscle now.
Are we bees? Because I like jazz.
Thanks, Mr. Sadism. In the 2 years I worked there, I never ever actually sold denture glue, but I always had to replenish it. Suspicious. I mean, cheese wizard involves cheese, but jazz involves jazz. This is a difficult decision as we look between cheese wizard, jazz agent. I can't believe you think a jazz agent is a cheddar class than cheese wizard. God dang it. Cheese wizard sounds too French. Cheese, honestly, a cheese wizard makes it sound a little bit like, at the same time, like you're just trying to take the easy route. You know, cheese it. And if we're looking at what the label for this last one is, though, weird time signatures 504. I'm in for that. What about smooth cottage cheese? That becomes even less appealing for me. I'm gonna do jazz agent. Masters of syncopation and improvisation, jazz agents use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time.
More like as agent.
Goblin, you can't just say as agent and turn around and walk away like you're not going to be punished severely. I time you out for 30 seconds. Normally I'll only do one. Or we only do one. Welly? Untiming out Goblin? Criminal! Fine. I guess that adds up to more than a second anyway, so it's more punishing than normal. I'm watching you, Welly. Welly's on the side of justice. I want the description for Cheese Wizard real quick. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes, and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. Well, he's gonna be dead if this ends up being like Cowbit again. This is a difficult decision for me. I do like the idea of being considered Chef Magi, but really, I do have this fedora on now, and with this unibrow and exas. Okay, what reads? What feels like it's fitting for me? Sharing my crisps. As I say that, I kind of feel like it's actually Cheese Wizard. You know, share some cheesy chips with everybody. I give my cheese to the world via a magic and mysticality. So, she would skin pigs, crispy pork rinds. I throw that option out the window. Alright, well at least look at the description for pig skinner. As accomplished athletes, pig skinners use their muscle to solve problems. In combat, they prefer direct application of physical force, punctured by giving the occasional nugget. I'm sold. No, that's a boring description. But noogies, Otter. The noogies. I'm a pig skinner now. Go team. Now that they've said go team and occasional noogie, I'm now thinking about the football. You picked the class you didn't want? Maybe it was all to mislead you the entire time. Now then, there's a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say what you studied. Our options being minored in cryptobotany, applied insectology, or the psychology of rocks. I'm torn between cryptobotany and applied insectology. A cryptobotanist, you're an expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. You're an expert on the bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Or you know a lot about rocks and gems and their hopes and dreams. I'm going with insects because then that becomes spider adjacent. I am minoring in applied insectology. Yes, except for the birds part. What does a geo dream of? I don't know. Find somebody that's educated in the psychology of rocks, and I'm sure they can tell you about it. Rock psychology. What are they thinking? You got the perk, insectologist. You have an intimate knowledge of all the different Let me start over. You have intimate knowledge of all the different slimy stuff that comes from the inside of bugs. Gather crafting ingredients from insects. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Oh, wait, she's talking. Well, with that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I go about doing that? She smiles and points at the door on the right side of the screen. I mean, the right side of the dream. Just through that door. Thank you. Ah, the abyss. You could gaze into it for days. And so I do. Chat, I'll see you back here in a couple of hours, couple of days. I'm just going to leave the stream running this entire time as we just continue to stare off into the abyss. Intimate with slimy stuff? Oh, slime. I guess then you fall under that umbrella, don't you? Oh my. You wake up feeling surprisingly refreshed. Yesterday's adventures leaving you none the worse for wear. Your effects reset each day. Which means all of that food that we ate is now reset, destroyed, and lost. And now I have a lot more options to pick over here. And Pope, hello. Welcome. Hey, hope you're doing well. Blasted gloats, shredded abs, ripped triceps. Quick, anatomy expertise, competitive instincts, matter over mind. Brag, boast your way out of anything. We've also got XP from gathering and maximum AP. And we've also got the entomologist's grace, which gives more materials from gathering. Interesting. Intriguing. But that's it for now, and I leave. Morning, Sharon Mai. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? Well, my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Oh, geez. That's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. Well, we've kind of gotten accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandma. Honestly, I don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandma. I think my unibrow would balance it out anyway. But I'll be alright. Thanks anyway. Well, once you've got the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the readings put it at the local speakeasy, at the back of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? Well, it appears to be some kind of a pocket watch. Maybe a wristwatch? Can't be certain. Alright, a watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's Fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you this to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. I got the to-do list item. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. It's ominous, but thanks. Oh, we're at chapter 1. We're finally into the game. The prologue payest. So where's the stuff? The shop out front? Is it not letting us look around in there for the dusty old grandma clothes? Because now I'm disappointed. We enter into the store. Dozens of nearly identical books about nearly identical rifles. A lot of ordnance for civilians. Shelf. Dangling bags for army stuff. And here is the proprietor. Hello. Hi.
Hi there. My name is Sharon Mai.
Why, hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood.
Yo, grenades! And we could maybe, buy a couple of them?
Actually, I hate war. Well, I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. I'm ambivalent. Oh, yeah, sure, war's okay, I guess. Heck yeah! War! Let's consider now for a moment that I did choose pig skinner option. Big muscles. I'm not wild about war, but I guess it's okay. Herschel's expression, however, doesn't change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? Yeah, what about these dubious grenades? Oh, they're probably fine.
Why doesn't the box say fine grenades then?
He looks at the grenades, and then looks at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? I love helping! He hands you a bunch of grenades. So we've got a dubious Cola Wars grenades here. Just try them out the next time you get in a fight. And when you're all done, come back to me and let me know how it went. Okay, thanks! So here's all of my things over here on the left. And here's all of his things over here on the right. I'll look for the fish. Gas mask, haversack, helmet, cigarettes, saber, bugle, seltzer, morale maintenance, government-issued sardines! That's the one I want! Alright, check. And I might hoard my money, or maybe what would be good is to grab something that gives me some muscle so I can eat it, so I can have a little bit of an easier time in battle. As if I look over at my current inventory items, I don't think I have anything that increases my strength, my muscle. So, as I look across what is here currently, though on the other hand, we could get something like, say, Cavalry Saber, which gives me just straight up more damage, which would be an alternative. And it only costs 20, honestly. It's worth it when it's that cheap. Grants a combat skill, cheerlead, increase all allies' muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. Not bad, but also 100 meat, so a little bit too expensive for me right now. This one deals 10 damage to enemy. And it looks like we've gone through everything. So, all we're going to go with for now is that saber. Yeah, give me the blade. Bye, fishing rod. Wait. Yeah, fishing rod was just muscle plus 1 damage. I equip the cavalry saber. I'm stronger now. Watch me poke and stab the enemies now. Whee! Was there something else I wanted to do? Yeah, the cat. That's why I got those sardines. Cat! Feed her the government-issued sardines. You open the can of sardines. Calliope immediately wakes up, devours the entire can, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from your fingers. Oh, looks like you've made a friend. You can now pet Calliope to receive a boon. I pet her. You give her a nice scritching as she purrs and she goes back to sleep. You gain an effect. Calliope's boon. Gaining 1 physical armor. Thank you, Calliope. Stab this! Wait a minute. Paint's grabbed. Uh-oh. Normally you do stabbing, not get stabbed. Calliope is pronounced like that? I think so. It's possible that I like Petri then walking in specifically to say, yes, it is. Hi, Petri! You weave between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. I knock on it. A little panel slides open near the top of the door, and narrowed eyes regard you through it. Password? Fiddlesticks? Okay, come on in. But you better not be a prohi. I'm not. Scout's honor. Hell yeah, Scout's honor. I've got that perk. I can't lie. It's illegal for me. This guy loves hitting those spoons together. Damn, he's good at it too. A milky-eyed sot. We'll talk to him. He turns to you and smiles. I buy him a drink. After a few moments, and a few steps, he clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. I buy him another. In joyful places, joyful hearts beat beneath the floorboards. Alright. Gonna leave him alone for now, because I don't want to spend all our money. Hey, it's the fishman we had pneumatic tubed earlier. Yeah, from the Watchful Eye basement. You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hi, guys. Hey, remember me from the tube? Beat it, hon. We're off the clock. Oh, I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. Can you tell me about the Brontes? I think their books are too long. No, take it back. Not the Bronte sisters. How could you do this to them? How about Dickens? I think his books are too long. How about Flaubert? He thinks all of their books are too long. Well, then what books are the right length? None. He hates books! A book hater! He looks at anything. He can look at Dr. Seuss's The Cat in the Hat and point at it and says, nah, too many words. He could point at an alphabet book and say, no way, that is too long. You could show him just a single newspaper comic that has a single image, just a Heathcliff over here, and he could look at that and say, that is too long. He hates everything. And Pyro, hello, welcome. Enjoy your drinks, guys. They don't want to be disturbed, and you've already sent them through a pneumatic tube once. And I would do it again. Don't sell me short, game. This lady seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. Yeah, it doesn't quite match the beat as well as, say, this guy right here. Look at him go. Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm swinging my arms back and forth too now. Yeah! The player piano trills a tune. This lady is making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. And it's weirdly responsible of this illegal poison dispensary. A legal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. Now look inside. Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do, if I just grab myself a gauze pad and activate the charcoal briquette. My health materials now. And there's also some weird floor tiles. Not my problem. Not my concern. I walk away. These people are obviously on a first date. You shouldn't bother them. Dude. Good luck. You dude, too. Good luck. We move along. This spittoon has been placed at a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. I rub my hands together at the spittoon. The man behind the bar is shaking up a storm. I talk to him. Hello, he grins. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Sharon Mai. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps you have a watch on you? Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck, and he left about an hour ago to pick up our latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Right. Sorry. From whom? From the mob guys we always get it from. Okay, kill him. I can't. I need more information from him first. So, where is the handoff at then? Fancy Dan smiles. The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Dan grabs a cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks? Oh, sorry, wrong napkin. Here. He takes the napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Napkin? As you take the napkin, Dan points at one of the icons on it. We're behind Murray's store on Plunkett Street, so if you go out of the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. New locations unlocked. You now have a map of the area. You can open it by hitting the map icon at the top right or by hitting M. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's on the house. Sure. What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then, I guess. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. He pours you a beer. Bottoms up. But booze is illegal. Scout's honor. But I don't want to be rude to the guy either. I came in here to not accept a free drink. Bad. Scout's honor to him. Bottoms up. You drink the beer. You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. And now I gain an effect. Beer buzz. Getting extra HP. I leave, not having any more alcohol. Oh, never mind. I don't open the door. It's closed from the other side. And now I guess I'll walk. Sorry, that's the alley into the speakeasy. So now we go to the map here, and let's go check out the fridge factory then. As you're walking, Gabby strikes up a conversation.
So, you are new in Ocean City. Your first time at it?
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
What things have you got of it?
Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down.
Oh, yes. Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people. Very excitement. Oh. Have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas.
What?
It has games there and a future teller.
Oh, well, that does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. We'll check it out later. Right now, we're going to go over to the fridge factory, which apparently we have to pay a toll for. However, I am concerned about this rather large group of men over here. Moxie and HP. Do I have anything else I can equip right now? Oh, I can read this overdue library book? Hang on. You don't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Okay, then. Guess I'll just leave it in my inventory. I'm also going to look at this stamp, which has a postmark on it. It has 18th of April, 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. Huh. I'm gonna have to go check out the date then at the archives back at the news station then.
Look at their dusty-ass fedoras. They've got nothing on your recently cursed one.
Hey. True. I'm also not going to wear the reporter's cufflinks for this fight because I don't need the mysticality. I put on the welding gloves. I'm also going to go ahead and check my character sheet over here just to double check to see if there's anything I can kind of grab before this battle, and no, there is not.
So we enter the fight!
Oh, but these folks look like they're here for some serious business. I tried to make a deal. Whoa there, kiddo. This is a private party. Club members only.
Yeah, like he said, club members only.
Okay, what kind of club is it, though? It's the fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Fop Bum Egg? Huh, I've never heard of it. How do I join? What are you, thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500.
Yeah, 500 meat.
Clancy, I told you to knock off that repeating business. What? Like, if you have Moxie, you could reduce the price, but that's not. It instead is a very hard fight. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? You could try panhandling with the other bums over in Gold the Weight Park. Where's that? Well, just north and west of here. You can't miss it.
Yeah, you can't miss it.
For the love of Mike, Clancy, dry up! He starts sweating. There's Gold the Weight Park. We head down to the boardwalk right now, though. This is a work of fiction. Please do not put any eggs near your bums. Hey. Don't put emphasis on it, Gooblin. Otherwise, people are gonna start getting ideas. A hobo pleasantly nods as you pass and tips his battered hat at you.
Hello, miss. My name's Clive King. I ain't been able to find any work here in town. Any chance you could spare 6 meat so I can buy some caviar? I'd be real grateful.
Caviar? Not just, say, a sandwich? Well, am high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call 6 meat caviar, but it isn't aiming high. But I'm going to give it to you anyway. Scout's honor. Thanks a heap, miss. You're a real good egg. No problem. Bye. I'm gonna lose all my money just because I'm going to say yes to essentially every person that asks for money nicely. You're not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or the reverse. Vice versa. Hi there, I'm Sharon Mai. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Sharon Mai. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much. Just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card mont down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fellow already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes. Just a matter of professional courtesy, you see. Oh, I see. And also, 'cause Carney's got a real scary about that kind of thing. And I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Any way I can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Yeah, sure. Though I have coffee in my inventory, I almost wish I had an option to just give her that instead. Oh well, I give her the meat. Why, thanks, lady. You're a real good egg. She gives you a jaunty waves and wanders off. Well, there she goes. Carnies. He doesn't look very friendly. Look, this guy looks like a little bit of a grouch. Unless it's this guy that's over here that's trying to do the carny business? I'm unsure. That option is a little lewd. Give her the meat. I mean, that's going to be every case. Because I could give anyone the meat, then. I pop inside the fortune teller tent. You enter the dimly lit tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet-draped table. She points to a sign on the wall that says Tarot Readings 50 meat. I can't afford this, but I'm not going to complain. Actually, I am going to complain about the price.
What? 50 meat is a little steep, isn't it? I could buy 7 63/64 gallons of gas for that much.
She stares at you and points at the sign again. All right, but not just now. Thanks. Lewd is in the mind of the beholder.
And I don't mean the D&D variety beholder.
A sign on the door says Tony Fiasco. Hat photographer! I have a hat! I rush inside. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. In the garbage can.
Hello?
Oh, you ain't the jumping Jehoshaphat baby where you been all my life.
Excuse me?
That face! That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect.
Oh, thanks. I've grown rather attached to it myself.
And the man 630. Hello, welcome.
The bee holder? I want to hold a bee.
Me too. It's a pensive cringe face. It really is. But with unibrow. Hey, you're funny too? Oh, baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am?
Well, the sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer.
That's right, baby. That's exactly right. I'm gonna be the biggest photographer in the city. No. The country. No. The world. But there's something I need first.
Hi, just lurking. Right, the main 630. Have a nice time lurking over there. Give me a little wave. A face?
A portfolio. And you know what I need before I get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby.
Well,
Oh, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both gonna be rich.
rich?
Rich! Me with my portfolio and you with the 30 meat. I'm gonna pay you for every picture.
Huh. Well...
Gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be different hat every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it?
Okay. How about this hat?
But what is that? An uncursed fedora? Oh, perfect. I love it.
Click.
Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? You gained 30 meat.
Okay.
It's me. I'm there on the sign now. There I am, Chet! It's like I'm famous already. Now when I go around and meet people, I can tell them how I'm on Tony Fiasco's hat photography sign. I'm the third one there, that's me! Though I seem to have opened my eyes, I think the flash probably got me. I wonder if he'll keep adding your face with each hat. I hope so. A grouchy-looking guy is standing under the shade of this tiny building's eaves. But he just glares at me silently. I guess I'll leave you alone then. Game of skills. Test your everything. Oh, okay, I step right up to it. Just like the sign keeps expanding to the right. That would be really good, DOS. You're always thinking more that the other faces get replaced and then they just slowly get smaller as more of my face adds on. But the sign literally getting bigger, expanding outwards each time I get a picture taken. Much better. Both would be good. I think your thought is better though. Step right up, test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, miss. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meet.
What's the challenge?
I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try it? It looks a little bit like a no. Because I need 3 in all of my stats and 10 meat. So I can't do it right now. Alright, we've also got a first aid station. What do you got for sale? Some cotton candy, do-it-yourself sports medicine, a gauze pad, gauze turban, and a tube of sunscreen. This one counts as a potion, the cotton candy. I think I had a potion activated right... No, I don't. I just have the beer buzz from the booze, and... I don't think that counts as a potion. It looks like I don't have any food buff applied either at the moment. So I could eat something. Now, when it comes to AX, I'm kind of suspicious with their hats. There's also a lady just trying to be sneaky in there. I wish I could get on the Ferris wheel. Wait, can I? Can I hop in? No! Oh. Can I hop in anybody's? No? Oh. As far as I can tell, there's a booze, food, and potion buff. That's what I've been gathering. Alright, Gabby, let's go. Wait, maybe I should talk to her while we're here so I can ask her opinion about it a little bit more. Like, there's the option. Send Gabby to the speakeasy. Just tell her to leave. Get out of my party. Mean. Well, I guess we'll go to Gold the Wait Park now. Why were all the crabs walking on the way down the Ferris wheel? Why were they all crab walking on the way down the Ferris wheel? I don't know. I guess they weren't buckled in and were getting impatient, perhaps? But Dank Butter, hello, welcome. An elderly man with thick eyeglasses shuffles up to you with a determined expression. Before you can react, he shoves some meat in your mouth and shouts in your ear, "Operator, operator, get my worthless son on the line."
Oh, mister, I'm not a payphone.
That's what the last payphone said, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first slugger in their son.
I said, I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Please try again later.
Ugh. Probably gabbing with one of his floozy girlfriends. He shovels away angrily. I get 6 meat. And now the taste is stuck in my mouth. Ugh. There's the maintenance department. Locked, though. Hi there, sir. The park groundskeeper is inspecting a clipboard with the panicked paralysis of someone who has so much work to do that he can't do any of it.
Hi there. Something wrong?
Huh? Oh, sorry, miss. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's about 1,000,000 things to do.
Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help out?
Why, that would be great. Except that new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, Only official government contractors are allowed to work here.
Wait, there's a law against side quests? Why?
Just to be a thorn in my side as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything.
You kind of got a cagey look on your face when you said that.
Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half. And I submitted a request for help weeks ago, and I still haven't heard anything back.
Side quests illegal?
I guess they are. How are we supposed to do little side stories, side missions, get some cool little minor rewards if we can't do any side quests? How is an adventurer supposed to make money? One of his girlfriends? That's not fair. Give me one of them. I don't know that that guy wants to share.
Well, you're in luck.
Scout's honor. I gotta help them. Well, that would be terrific.
Well, you're in good luck. I just happen to be an official government contractor.
Oh, wait, that's what I was trying to tell him? Well, that would be terrific, but I am going to need to see some proof of that. Oh, I don't have any proof of that, though. My Scout's honor. I can't lie. ID, pants grab. Oh. Okay, but what if my muscles actually do prove that I've got it? I'm not exactly holding my breath. In fact, I'm this close to hyperventilating.
I could find you a paper bag. I show off my muscles. See these muscles? That's pure government contractor beef, pal. Except no substitutes.
Well, that's not real. Okay, you know what? I'll take it.
Great. What do you need me to do?
Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you?
I'm a,
landscaper, exterminator, plumber, security guard, statue polisher? I'll look at all the statues behind him.
I polish statues.
Here's a rag. The groundskeeper unlocks the maintenance shed behind him as well. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in here, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy.
Great!
I grabbed some homemade cookies. Oh boy, I had no idea there would be cookies in here, and it looks like there's more in this tray too. Chat, who wants a cookie? Raise your hand if you want a cookie. I need to see a hand if you want one of the cookies, because I'm not going to give it to those who don't want one. But Manfred, you're already eating a cookie? Well, I guess you don't need a second one. Tastes like sadness because they were made in a bad home. Well, you don't have to eat one if you don't want one. Cookie! Andrew, hands in the air! I give Andrew a cookie! But I'm not saying Andrew. You're saying you want one, take them all. Cookie, what kind is it? I don't know what kind of cookie it is. It's a homemade cookie. But, yeah, there we go. See, now I'm seeing Goblin's hands. I give you a cookie, too! Yeah, and I am going to pocket a few extra. Not because it would be rude. I want to share. I'm not keeping them for myself, so it's okay.
Yay, cookie.
A shelf laden with miscellaneous junk. Like some junk mail and also a match. Junk mail is a new technology that allows trash to be distributed to everybody so that we can all share the effort of throwing it away. It's too bad we don't get the same satisfaction of throwing away spam emails. It's a shelf full of various herbicides and weed-killing chemicals. Don't need that right now. Park maintenance logs. And I don't care about them because I'm just pretending to work here. I'm also going to look inside this locker, which you can tell they're spare because they say spare on the name tag. And now I've got some maintenance overalls, which give 3 to maximum HP, automatically equipped. Why kill the weed? Because that's illegal. I need 1 stench armor to clean off the statues, apparently. I don't remember if I had an item explicitly for that. Okay, here we go. Elemental armor. Stench. Cheap cologne. And like so, we apply it. And now I can wipe these clean. Corinthia Beschenbossel, mayor of Ocean City, is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting, maybe we should build a dock or something so boats can park here. Nice job, Corinthia. Cola Wars soldier. War always doesn't change. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated in 1919 by the National Cola Association. This one is a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. This statue, hand-chiseled from photo reference and enchanted to drive away mice, was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Buppert. And then the last one over here is Daniel Ocean, who founded the city in 1770 and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left, as he felt that was his better side. I view it from the other side. I view it from this side now. I've now viewed it from both sides. Take that! Here's to all those brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge, dedicated in 1919 by the Ocean City again.
Well, statues are cleaned. I got those nasty statues clean. Thanks for that amazing opportunity.
Oh, no need to thank me. I was happy to provide an opportunity to a working stiff. Here's your official city payment.
Thanks. Anything else you need done?
I wonder if I'm able to take them all at once or only one at a time. I'm going to choose landscaper now. Perfect! Our carnivorous plant exhibition in the botanical gardens has gone out of control.
Huh. When you say out of control,
as in, this is less of a job for pruning shears and more of a baseball bat with nails in it.
I guess I'll get right on that.
I was thinking that maybe I could grab the herbicides then, but I suppose not. Whoops, I didn't want to go through yet. I want to look at that sign. Botanical Gardens, Statue Plaza, Font Plaza, blah 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 blah. Wait, the soil in here seems especially sandy. Oh no way, that's a pair of sandals! Somebody dropped them in the planter. Oh, great! I could put these on. This footwear is made out of highly compacted sand. You like taking long walks on them. Makes life a beach. Wait. Okay. Okay, that's an H right here. We get a little bit of cursive. E. And then a Y. That's hey. No, I went through! Well, there goes that. I was going to write out hey chat to you, but I guess not now. Wait, maybe we can do a little bit of cursive. Hang on. C H A T, and then we line the T, and there we go. I wrote chat in the ground with sand. Yay! Then it's like you're part of the game now. Wow! You enter the botanical garden to find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. Oh, yikes! Oh no! Drank plants while looking at plants. Oh, but he's very upset. Look at his expression. He's nervous looking at those dangerous plants over there. He never thought that they would get up like this. He always thought that they were friendly, like a little rose flower. They have a little bit of defense out of thorns, but he never thought that they would just, you know, pop up straight out of the tiled ground, threatening to eat you with their big razor-sharp teeth. He sells hearty wheat tea, some triple mint tea, and weak mushroom tea. I'm going to take the hearty wheat tea. I'm going to take 2 of them, in fact, because I'm going to use one immediately. So I haven't had any potions. Wait. It qualified that as a potion. And I did use that cologne, which qualifies as a potion as well, so I guess I'm going to wait on drinking the tea. Control system for the botanical garden's extremely complicated watering system. Northern beer barrel cactus. Note, beer removed due to prohibition. Disappointing. Do you think we would have otherwise been allowed to grab a straw, stick it in there, and take a little sip of the cactus booze? I'm disappointed. We should have come here a few years. Do not punch. Don't tell me what to do. Ow! It was a bad idea. Now I'm injured and I'm crying. Cactus, if you will. God dang it, Doss. They have a barrel cactus from west of Loathing. Wait. Now let me ponder here before we get into a battle. Is there anything I want to eat or consume that would make this fight a little bit easier? Or go a little bit more smooth? Oh yeah, I forgot about my grenades! Hey, Gabby, you ready to fight them? Wait, was that a free hat? Broken coconut +1 physical armor, it is a free hat. But it becomes a question. What's better, 5 extra HP or 1 physical armor? I don't know. The Moxie part is certainly a perk, but when I'm using muscle to fight, is it really? We fight them. Depends. Oh! Oh! Wait. Is this actually a spider that's fighting against me that came in here and bit Turt Reynolds? You can see Piper's striped sniper spider spits on Turt Reynolds the turtle, poisoning them for 6, and so Turt Reynolds slowly walked away. No! Makes me really sad. And Thwartleby, hello, welcome. Does this character have a face tat? Yeah. This is a brow of power. Very powerful brow. I'm looking at all of their HP. Here's the Piper's striped sniper spider. And this one is a friendly spider. This one is on our side. Oh, we have an ally. Yay. We're going to start then with fighting this guy. That way we can, I'm like looking at how much damage they do. Okay, I say. Invasive plant intends to spit a seed at a friendly spider dealing 5 physical damage. This is going to reduce your entire party stats by 2. And they intend to poison your least poisoned ally for 6. I don't really want to use my items, because it just feels like I'm going to lose this battle. I need less enemies so I can get my EXP up. Not gonna lie, that friend spider is adorable. They are! I love them. I'm going to go ahead and aim for plants first, maybe, because then I can kill them faster. Get rid of them first. I guess I'll start with this guy. Hi-ya! 4 HP! Going to Spore Burst us anyway, which is not good. I wonder if I can go into negative stats. I kind of wish I attacked this bottom invasive plant, because then we could have killed him in one go. Guess I'll just get... Oh! I totally thought that I was playing my character, but I was controlling Gabby there. I could have killed this bottom invasive plant if I had realized it. Well, too late now, I guess. I kill this plant. They're dead now. I don't think I can change who I'm targeting. No, my friendly spider friend! Misery. Sadness. I should have healed last turn as Gabby, I suppose, and she can only deal 1 damage, but that will allow me to kill bottom plant, and he's dead! I slapped them! Then they poison me! This poison's too powerful, it does so much damage! Quick! Kill the plant! I saved them! Hi-ya! I only do 3 now instead of 4, which means it's gonna take me several turns. Gabby, you definitely need to heal here because that's going to be more useful than your attack move with how little damage you do. So Gabby, just keep healing us, okay? Make sure we don't die or anything. Hiya! A dude up our street built a spider mounted on an RC car and was chasing kids during trick or treat. That's amazing. We do a little heal again. Remember Spider Bro? Our friend Spider? Yeah. And Dad Captain Horse, hello! Forgot to change my light sync settings. It's like I had flashbanged opening the stream. Oh no, since it is all just black and white here. Oh no. Yeah, we're still going to save the plant. So they're dead. But I think I might die here too. Heal! Tiny heal. Ouch! Yeah, like, look at that poison amount. Dead and dead. I think we would probably... You gain effect. Aloof. You lost the fight, but you don't care. Water off a duck's back. You know, you've got enough XP to buy a skill and make your character more powerful. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get the blasted glutes so I can do a little bit more damage to them. Well, then again, I'm looking at my options over here. I guess I'm gonna hold off to where I can actually start winning fights a little bit more efficiently. I grab that skill. West of Loathing could do with a dark filter. Hang on. Watch this. Color. Alright, how's this? Does it make it a little bit easier on the eyes for you? Makes it so that it's not just like, boom! Bright light. Oh my god, my streamer's a genius! I can't see anything? Can you turn on the night vision goggles filter? Yeah, give me a second. Okay, how about now? I've turned on the night vision goggles filter so that you can actually kind of make things out a little bit. Is a little bit clearer now. Can you invert it first? Are we saying inverting it from where we were at a minute ago? Or are you saying invert it here now from our night vision? It looks like we're watching the stream through a little bit of a CCTV feed. Fairly close. Dark is light and light is dark. That would be an inversion, it's true. So if we invert it from when we put on the dark filter, are you saying that we should have it more like this? Is this what you mean? So I turn on the dark filter, and so now we've inverted it from the dark filter. This is yes, that's perfect! Alright, excellent! We'll leave it as this then. We'll go ahead and keep playing. Is this not just normal? No. This is the inversion of the dark filter. Wait, what? Plain sword leaf? There's a really sharp stock of it that you could probably take if you were careful. 3 moxie, though. I don't think I have... I do have 3 moxie! I take the blade of... I guess that's why it allowed me to grab it there. Okay. Great. This deals your moxie plus 2 physical damage and causes bleeding. Now, I know that I'm technically a muscle user, but seeing as currently my muscle is equal to my moxie, and this causes a bleeding, I'm going to use this temporarily. And maybe it would be good to use Wyatt for this fight, because our poor Turt got instantly killed. Turt Reynolds, maybe this time we're gonna try and fight again with our friendly spider guy coming in to help. Did you ever try the cola bombs? No. One of the reasons being I was a little bit concerned that I was going to die and I didn't want to waste items. So now I'll try it though. This time though, the guy's even more powerful. Wetlands barking spider with 18 HP. Though then again, I misread that as 1 damage. That's not 1 damage. That's 11. I'm gonna honk at them. And then I'm gonna throw this grenade at them. Never mind. I took the damage. I guess I'm just going to normally attack him then. What? Take that. Spore burst my stats! Weaponizing grass? Yeah, we're a dex build now. Isn't weaponizing grass just doing a grass whistle? Just do a little like weep, sweep, sweep. And then we get them. I'm disregarding the plant. I'll have my wait, I'm playing as Gabby right now. Gabby? Let's do a flap slap to him rather than heal this turn. As then the poison should take him out. Ouch! My life force! I'm almost dead! Gabby, do something! I'm attacking the barking spider again. Hi-ya! Which I don't do as much damage as I'm around because of our dang stat loss. That first plant, though, dead! Oh, as he attacks Wyatt! Poor Wyatt! We're so close to death, and now that plant is going to die too. However, with Gabby, we need a little bit of a team heal over here. So we will do that move, keeping our friends from perishing. Unfortunately, wasn't enough to keep Wyatt around. We attack, then, the wetlands barking spider again. Hi-ya! And Viney Slap. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, get him, spider, kill him! There he goes! 2 guys left. Can we do it this time? Gabby, keep us alive. We heal with just a little bit. Oh, no! There goes Spider. But Spider, enemy Spider, only has 1 HP remaining. They've also got 3 bleeding left. Just to play it safe, I'm going to fight him. I'm a little bit concerned about whether that bleed would take effect after my turn. Barely surviving the strike from invasive plant, we heal with Gabby, and then I attack. Hi-ya! Ow! You even took 10 self-damage and are so close. I know! Even with that self-damage I took up front, I was still successful in this fight. I think that other spider was actually worse than this guy because of that poison being able to do damage over time. Well, we've weeded the garden, cleared up. We've also got some eye grass, avoid prolonged eye contact. We've also got a highland bone bush. We are beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. No one would do that, right? Oh, what if that person who donated the bone tree didn't have Scout's honor, so they were able to lie and donate the bone bush? We've also got the Joshua tree, named for its discoverer, David E. Tree. And the Wetlands Nasty Bramble, donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. So now everybody's just gonna get stuck with all the brambles. Oh, man. But I think we've done everything else. I wonder if we could have done something with the watering system here to rain on the plants so we didn't have to, you know, physically fight them like that. Oh well. Oh well. I beat them! Well, good. Here's your official payment.
Thanks. Anything else you need done?
Well, that depends. What kind of contractor? We're also an exterminator. Oh, great. We've got some real trouble at our Lepidopteritorium. Your, butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe them? Nope. I very deliberately did not get a close look at them. Well, I guess we'll find out what they're like. We also didn't explore any further to the left here, so let's see. A sign about those pointed rocks. Presented to Goldthwaite Park by Margaret, Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favorite pointy rocks. But, looks like part of the sign has been graffitied. Looked like on top of that name portion? Wait, it's mostly just trees out in that direction? But I'm allowed to wander them? Oh, that's just leaving the area. Okay. We don't want to leave quite yet. We want to finish helping this guy out with these side quests. There's a little sign, not pictured, that says, please don't throw meat in the fountain. It gets real gross. There's also a sign that says no fishing. Since there's no water in the fountain, you assume it means no fishing for compliments, which is good advice. Oh. This hobo is really going to town on that oboe. Can I talk to him? Hey, miss, can you spare a little meat? Okay, I'll give 10. Wow, thanks again, doll. I'll leave him to his oboeing. I'm a little bit hesitant to just... The science center is not my job right now. I'm leaving it, and I'm going over to where we want to go. To the butterflies. Is that a rock? You found it! The world's least remarkable rock. But I don't want to collect it. It's not really worth it. We're gonna go inside the butterfly zoo instead. Oh! Look at them all! But these guys, I'm into the butterflies. These other giant insects, I'm not quite sure about. Crickets, apparently. Is it still a bird bath if it's for butterflies? Butterfly bath? I'm gonna fish in it. Anything? Anything good? Any fish? No? Just some nasty goo? Is this butterfly goo? Nasty goo. I would almost like to sort this alphabetically. Here it is. Nasty goo. This stuff is so gross that it makes you want to throw it at somebody just so it won't be on you anymore. It deals 10 sleaze damage. Do you think I have to fight all of these crickets individually? Well, here we go. I battle the crickets with a spider on our side, but also an enemy spider too. Again? We're gonna start by fighting that venomous spider. Get him! Wait, we honk first though. We're also going to grenade him. Will it do anything? Will we take damage? Ow! Ow! No, it just damaged me again. Will it ever work? For my benefit? Ouch! Don't cricket shot me! They know the cricket martial arts, Chet. This is a dangerous battle now. I had no idea the risk we were putting ourselves into. Is that a giant enemy spider? No, not this one. It's just an average-sized, medium-large enemy spider. I would qualify the last fight, though, as having a giant enemy spider, but not this one. They know Bug Fu! Not Bug Fu! That's so dangerous and is illegal in at least, what, 38 of the 50 United States? Oh no! But goddamn, friendly spider over here is powerful. Dang, excellent. Next fight. You, are you ready? Can I battle you? There we go. Apparently, spiders are good at killing crickets. Checks out. Arctic ankle-biting spider. Dealing a ton of cold damage? Which, oh, I think because he attacked me outright, that he knocked off my action point, so I can't actually do anything. I'm going to try and grenade him. I shake it and throw it. Yes! It worked! So now I can kill him in one turn! Die, Arctic ankle-biting spider. You shall never bite another ankle again. Which is going to be a bit of a problem if we wanted to be able to tame that spider and use him to go and fight Achilles. Because he probably would have been really powerful against that guy, you know? Oh, now I'm a little bit worried. Achilles isn't in this game, right? I was honestly expecting them to be 6 malfunctioning grenades. I'm going to be honest, I was kind of thinking the same thing. That just every grenade that we had was going to fail. Go, spider, go! Kill him! Yay! He's so strong! Oh, my boy! And now we're going to kill this guy, too. Get him, Gabby! Hi-ya! Cricket's dead again. Excellent. And Wyatt got a little bit more powerful, too. Oh, that was it. Hey, crickets are all cleared out of the butterfly room now. Oh, sir. I've taken care of that as well. What else do you need now? Security guard or plumber? I guess we'll do the plumbing first, huh? Our fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure, and the pressure we get in from the municipal water supply has gotten unreliable lately, so I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. Okay, sounds easy enough. Where's the manhole? Was it over to the right at the first area? Or is it in the fountain itself? Or it's this maintenance department space. We hop down and slide down the ladder. 57 gallons per minute. I suppose that circled amount is what we need then. So we have to figure out how we need to switch all of these to get exactly that amount? Is that on it, or is it a little bit tiny baby amount off? I'm going to guess it is not quite accurate because I didn't see any water running up there. Oh, it's that easy! Wow! I flipped, what, 3 switches, 3 levers, and bam! I am so good at puzzles. I really should have a reward for this. Anyone? Anyone got a badge already that I can wear? Caco is a super pro. As clearly demonstrated. The fountain appears to be founting correctly now. Star for you! I take the star and I stick it right on my shirt where everyone can see it. Wow. Certified plumber over here. So what do you need for security guarding? I mean, since the municipal police force was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I'd like you to move him along. Is he causing trouble? Well, no, not as such. Everyone likes him, to be honest, but busking in the park is against city ordinance, and rules are rules, you know? Oh, but maybe we could tell him to just play outside? You get the hobo's attention. Hey there! I need you to leave the park. You what? Yeah, sorry, but caretaker says you've gotta go. There's a city ordinance against busking here, he says. Huh. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stopped giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know that only the police can actually run me out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. This is true. Or we could convince him to leave. If we had bragging four muscles, we could. Could you leave as, a favor to me? Well, okay. You seem like a decent gal, and I guess I owe you one. I'll find somewhere else to toot on this old tube. Great, thanks! It's because of that 10 meat we gave him earlier. Clearly. Alright, guess what? Guess who got rid of him? Me! I got the hobo to leave. Did you beat him up? What? No. Are you sure you're a cop? Just kidding. Here's your official city payment. Thanks. The groundskeeper smiles at you. Thanks for all the help. Goldthwaite Park's looking pretty ship-shape thanks to you. Here, this for your trouble. It's been lost and found for years, and if whoever lost it was gonna find it, they'd have found it by now. I got a grindstone ring. Oh, it was nothing. Grindstone ring. I'm looking for it. Automatically equipped over here. Almost all of your random encounters will be fights. Oh, that means if we go out into the map, all of the random happenings that's going to be out here is going to be battles. Useful if I'm wanting to grind. Looking for battles to get that EXP. Literal ring of grinding. Yeah. Did it take, 1-3 Moxie in order to bribe one guy? Hang on. You encounter a hobo who is sauntering down the sidewalk with a bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Well, hey there, miss. Aren't you Sharon Mai? I'm Duncan White. Hi. How'd you know my name? Oh, we hobos are a tight-knit little community. When someone's been helping us out, word gets around. Oh, well, that's nice. A little bit creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'd be glad to have you. Sure, where is it? Well, you just head down 12th Street till you see the lot where the old hardware store used to be. And then you take... You know what? It'll just be easier if I mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. He takes out a pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Come on by any old time. Sure. Now we got the... over by Goldthwaite Park, apparently. So quite a ways back. However, I would say... I'm gonna head back over to Plunkett Street as a sort of starting point. However, I ran into this guy. Hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away, right?
Yeah, but I can't leave the mailbox.
Well, sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. I can't unroute myself from the mailbox after I start walking myself over. I'm sorry, I'm actually going to leave you though and go over to Plunkett Street. Not right now. Bye. She robbed me. Alright, now that we're here with a good old 420 meat, since we finished all those side quests, back at the little garden park area, I think that's a nice time to end the stream since we are at 4 hours now. Obviously, this game plays just like West of Loathing. Sequel to it. Excellent, great, wonderful writing, just as the other one was. I don't know if I'll continue playing it tomorrow or not, but if I do, then tomorrow it'll be more of this. Or I might swap and play a different game. You'll find out tomorrow, chat, when you come by to watch now, won't you? And I'm tired and can't think. I literally just walked in. Tired, and it's been so long since I've seen you, and you get here at the end? Bad timing indeed, but everybody, thank you for coming on by to watch. Thank you for those who have resubscribed. Thank you for the bits. And thank you for those who have followed as well. It's all very appreciated. I'm always glad to have people come by and watch. And as a reminder, I do have a new main YouTube channel where I do have my first YouTube video uploaded. If you want to go over there and, give it a little bit of a watch if you haven't seen it yet. Otherwise, bye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Farewell.